Hello. Thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. Are you ready to exercise your speech and swallowing muscles with intent? My name is Samantha Ellenderry. I am the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. I'm also a speech language pathologist. For today's topic, I want you to learn more about Parkinson Voice Project. So we're going to do our speak out exercises and learn too. If you've been practicing with us, it is our June challenge. We're right in the middle of it. If you're new to the program, I promise you, we do not raise money all year round. We raise money in June and the end of the year. The rest of the time, we are working with intent to help you preserve your speech and your swallowing. Let's all say June challenge with intent. Ready? June challenge. Are you getting the words in front of you? Say it again. June challenge, and go ahead and smile with intent. Very nice. Take a sip of water. It is so important to us at Parkinson Voice Project that you know how we are spending your money. So many times nonprofits go out there and they ask for money, but they don't really tell you what they do with it. So we want you to know, and you're going to be so proud. So you'll learn during the reading exercise during today's session. All right, we're going to get ready for the warm-up. I promise you're going to be impressed and feel proud. All right, first speak out exercise, the warm-up. Here we go with intent. May, me, my, mo, moo. Good. Make sure to connect the sounds. That's important. Here we go. May, me, my, mo, moo. The name of the program is Speak Out. Parkinson's wants to bring your voice here. Make it go in front of you. Project your voice forward. Let's do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Again. May, me, my, mo, moo. And one more time. May, me, my, mo, moo. Very nice. We are done with the warm-up. Go ahead and take a sip of water. It's important that you take plenty of sips of water with intent. Have you signed into the chat yet? Go ahead and just put your first name and where you're from. No login, no password required. You'll have fun to see where everybody is from, and then Sandy and others post really cute messages to motivate you while you're exercising your speech and swallowing muscles. Let's move on to exercise number 2, the ahs. Deliberately open your mouth wide and project that ah forward. Ready? We're trying to produce a clear sound. When you hear a clear sound, you know that the coordination between the breathing muscles and the vocal folds, it worked. It was in sync. All right? So if it's not clear, try to project. Speak out even more. Ready? Good. Let's do it again. This is not easy. Let's do a shorter one. Good. One more. Ah. If part of your ah is not coming out clear, it's better just to have a short one. So if you can get an ah that's 2 or 3 seconds, nice and clear, and then it gets raspy, that's something you can work on one-on-one with your speech language pathologist. Let's go ahead and take a sip of water. If you are unfamiliar with the Speak Out Therapy program, I'm going to ask Sandy to post the link from our website. It's under our program, and you can look at the whole Speak Out Therapy program, but it includes one-on-one Speak Out Therapy, group Speak Out Therapy, and then home practice and education. Let's move on to Speak Out exercise number 3, the glides. Project out a steady ah, and then start gliding. Here we go. Ah, ah. Good. Let's do it again. Ah, ah. Make sure you are being very deliberate when you stop at the top. Okay, close your mouth, let everything settle, and then you do the second part of the glide. Let's start from the beginning. Ah, ah. Good. Again. Ah, ah. Okay, we're going to stop there with the glides. Take your sip of water with intent. All right. We're moving on to the next Speak Out exercise, the counting. This is all about re-coordinating your breathing pattern. And you notice that now we're adding words to it. Before it was just ah, now we're adding words. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We received so many compliments on Sarah's smile. She has such a beautiful natural smile. I actually do not have that. I'm a pretty serious person. And my granddaughter, baby Charlotte, I thought it was so cute because my son calls it her thinking face. And I've always thought that expression on my face was kind of negative. I'm a pretty serious person, actually. So, but baby Charlotte has that thinking face. So I have to be more deliberate when I do these sessions to smile. So let's all work on doing the counting again, and let's smile while we do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did you smile? Let's go backward. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Take a sip of water. Something else you might not know about me is that I'm actually an introvert. People don't believe it, but I really am. I am the one at the party in the corner. I am definitely an introvert, but I care so much about you and about people with Parkinson's, and I know that you can not only regain your speech and swallowing, but you can retain it for the rest of your life if you go through the Speak Out Therapy program. And it makes me, I'm just very passionate about it. I really do care about you. We're going to move on to the reading, and for today I would like you to learn more about the mission of Parkinson Voice Project. Did you know that we're the only nonprofit organization in the world solely dedicated to helping people with Parkinson's improve their speech and swallowing? That's unbelievable, since 9 out of 10 people with Parkinson's struggle with speech and swallowing. It's very serious. All right, we're going to read these sentences with intent. Here we go. Did you know Parkinson Voice Project does not charge for its therapy services? Did you know that? I think you did. Let's read it again, and let's say it with enthusiasm. Did you know Parkinson Voice Project does not charge for its therapy services? You might have known that, but did you know the reason that we do that? We don't want Medicare or insurance or finances to limit someone, to prevent somebody from getting speech therapy. Read this sentence. 88% of our budget is spent on patient care. Pretty good. Let's read it again. 88% of our budget is spent on patient care. Did you know we don't even have a fundraising department at Parkinson Voice? You're looking at the fundraising department right here. All right, next, read the top part first. This is how we use your generous donations. Read it again, every word with intent. This is how we use your generous donations. Now we're going to read the sentence, and then I'm going to ask you a question. Here we go. We conducted over 4,000 therapy sessions. Now answer with intent. How many therapy sessions did we conduct this year? Next, we'll read it once, and then I'll ask you a question. Let me space down on this one. Ready? We shipped over 13,000 Speak Out workbooks across the U.S. Answer the question in your best voice. How many workbooks have we shipped this year? And we don't charge for them. Ready? We trained over 4,100 graduate students, and we did it for free. How many graduate students have we trained this year? Besides treating patients, training the graduate students is probably what I'm most proud of. Think about it. These graduate students are going to be the speech pathologists working in hospitals and rehab clinics. Now they know about Parkinson's. Here we go. We trained 2,878 speech-language pathologists. How many speech pathologists have we trained this year? Did you say it with intent? Say the number again. Every number with intent. Go ahead. We did not train all of these speech pathologists for free. Some of them paid for the course, but we gave a discount or free training to 750 of these speech pathologists. All right, ready? We conducted 260 online Speak Out home practice sessions. Let me ask you a question. How many days a week do you participate in these sessions? Say it with intent. Next, we host weekly Parkinson sing-alongs and are intentional singers, and we don't charge for any of that. Let's take a sip of water. I also want you to know that we're making very good progress with our campaign to reach America. We are trying to find one university clinic in every state across the U.S. that will do what we're doing, provide speak out therapy and not charge for the services. So far, we have 29 speak out therapy and research centers across the U.S. Sandy can post the link so you can go check it out. All right, next to the conversation, look at this wonderful picture. This is Paul Scott, who's been in our program for several years. I just want you to describe this picture. You can describe the expression on his face or the t-shirt he's wearing, what it says. Use your best voice. I think of this photo as being joyful, and that's how people feel when they get their voice back. Here's a picture. This is Brittany, our lead speech language pathologist at Parkinson Voice Project. Go ahead and describe this picture. What's happening in this picture? That is one-on-one speak out therapy. Let's go ahead and do Dr. Boone's words. Exaggerate the G, the K, and the NG. Those sounds work on the back of the tongue. Ready? Goo, la, gang, ga, ga. Again. Goo, la, gang, ga, ga. Really exaggerate. Ready? Ku, ka, mangu, ka. Ku, ka, mangu, ka. Let's smile while we do this. Ready? Gangla, gangla. And the last one. Oops, sorry, wrong one. Here we go. Kukla, kukla. Good. Go ahead and take a sip of water. We're going to finish with our bonus reading. Here's the bell. All right. Let you get your water and I'll get some too. Here's another fact that you might not know about Parkinson Voice Project. Let's read this together. Did you know Parkinson Voice Project Speak Out Therapy Workbook has been translated into 11 different languages? The workbook is available in English, Finnish, French, German, Greek, Hebrew, Italian, Japanese, Portuguese, Spanish, and Thai. Wow! If you go through Speak Out Therapy with a speech pathologist, you will gain free access to our e-library. These workbooks are in the e-library, so if you would like to do your exercises in another language, you can. Let's read these languages again with a lot of intent. Ready? English, Finnish, French, German, Greek, Hebrew, Italian, Japanese, Portuguese, Spanish, and Thai. And this is thank you with intent for all of you who have already made your June challenge donation. I hope that you learned something new about Parkinson Voice Project. We appreciate your support very much. This is how we fund our program. We don't like to raise money all year round. We don't like to bombard you with letters and all of that. So we raise money in June and the end of the year. It's June 23rd, so we've got 7 days left to meet our $1 million June challenge goal. Everybody make a donation. If you need any information from me, like our audit or any other information, I'm happy to share it with you. Have a wonderful day.